Hey, what's up, guys? This week's content is going to be a little bit different. I'm currently in the midst of working on, for one, getting over being sick, as well as creating more, content for like the YouTube channel, the social media pages, baby. But today I wanted to just kind of riff a little bit. I want to share my thoughts on something I'm currently dealing with. That I thought, hey, how about I just kind of put this out there, and if another artist or someone else happens to hear this and it inspires them, then hey, more power to you. So let's dive into it a little bit. So I've had this thought process for a while now. I've been kind of going back and forth mentally on creating more songs, and I've had a lot of self-doubt when it comes to creating more songs. And I'm dealing with that self-doubt because I'm getting way too in my head about it. I am really thinking about it and hoping that the next batch of songs I can write are perfect, or that they're meeting some level of expectation that I have set in my head. And a lot of it, I think, is a bunch of bull crap. The expectation part, because for one, what it's doing is it is preventing me from just being creative and just kind of letting that stream of creativity just flow. It's a lot of these expectations that I build up are just kind of, the buildup I have is preventing it from just flowing and seeing what I can create. So the whole reason I'm even doing this video is just kind of reiterate to me that I just need to let the songwriting take over and just let it flow and see where it goes. Kind of build upon that. I noticed that when I take the guardrails off and I just let wherever my mind is at, creativity wise, when I just let it go, that's when everything will just happen. It's kind of like you turn on the faucet, it'll all just kind of come out. And then after that, I can kind of go back and tweak it and make something. But I notice when I'm having that huge writer's block, it is mainly due to taking it so seriously and taking the joy and the fun out of it. So, if you're an artist watching this right now and you're in your head about your songs and you're thinking like, how am I going to, create songs that are better than whatever you've previously written? I just invite you to don't take it you don't have to necessarily take it so seriously. Just let ideas come out. Like there's songs I'm gonna release soon that I made years ago, and I came up with it from just screwing around, riffing on a guitar, and just seeing what I could come up with, seeing what would happen, and I create a whole song out of it. And it really came from nothing. Like I was just sitting there messing around on the guitar, just kind of riffing, and I would just create like a really cool song that I'm like, hey, this is potentially some of my best work possible or yet. So I just want to encourage you guys that if you're an artist and you're hitting that writer's block, or you're so in your head about your songs that you're not creating anything, try taking the guardrails off. Just take it off, just let it happen. And I would even go as far as when I was thinking of actually recording this, I thought to myself, the main idea that stuck out was write something with the intention of it will probably suck. Just write something with the intention of this is probably going to be a song I throw in the trash. Write something even if it's shit. And it's not to say like make sure you're writing shitty songs. I'm saying just let yourself go. Let it totally unleash. Because I think once I get over that fear of is this going to sound good or not, that's when I'll just start to create stuff that I think really actually does sound catchy, sounds great, it like totally rocks. It's kind of like stepping it up a little bit. So I'd say just let yourself let loose with the stuff you're writing. Because I think that's very helpful to me. It helps me not take it so seriously. At the end of the day, we're writing songs. This isn't like saving lives or something. This is just you have a guitar, you're strumming some chords, you come up with something, and you can build from there. So it's just a reminder, like have fun with it. Have fun with the process. I know when I do that, when I get out of my head and I just kind of let it flow, that's when I create some of the best stuff. That's just from what I remember from a lot of the songwriting I've done. It's actually been a minute since I've let myself just write an entirely new song, pretty much because of what I just explained. So I'm forcing myself to just let it. I'm forcing myself to let go of forcing it, if that makes sense. This is a bit of a different style video today, but you know, it just kind of came off the cuff. I felt like this would be really useful to someone out there, because I know we all go through the same stuff every once in a while, especially when it comes to trying to you know, get those creative gears turning and just making something that you feel like is maybe a step up from what you've previously written, or you're just trying to create some new wave of songs that you've never written before. I don't know. I'm just kind of seeing where this thought goes, and I'm really satisfied with it. So, you know, if this is helpful to you, let me know. Or don't, baby. All right, I'll see you guys.